always use your head.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the DWI podcast. My name is PC Tony. I am your commissioner and the commissioner
Of the United States.
of Dem Damn Dare Americas, and I am joined, as always, by the man, the myth, the legend, the other half of the world's greatest tag team never. It's him, it is him, it doth be the DPP.
And I know 2 weeks ago you said, here comes the greatest, whatever it was, 13 days between where you get to say I'm older than you. That ends tomorrow.
That ends tomorrow, right before we tee off, actually. So, interesting thing, I get home yesterday and there's an Amazon package for me.
Ooh. Mystery
It's not very
package.
big. I'm like, what? I didn't order anything off of Amazon. So I was talking to mother of Tunny, and I said, what'd you get me? And she's like, no, I don't do that. She goes, I just give you money. I'm like, oh, perfect, good. I'm glad we're still doing that. Like literally, my mom and I give you just pass money back and forth, like Mother's Day and her birthday and Christmas. No, Christmas I'll get her something and money, but that's the only time. Otherwise, it's just money. But you know what? That's like the freedom to get whatever you want, right?
You get whatever you want. Most of the time, it's you go out and spend it at a good time at the bar or something,
right?
Or whatever. It's like, yeah.
So I haven't gotten the card from Mother of Tunny yet, but I did get a card from Stepfather of Tunny, which should pay for golf and lunch tomorrow, which is really nice.
Nice.
So you're probably wondering what was in the box. Well, I opened it up, and
do I have that? I don't think I have that soundbite.
What was in the box is this really super cool flash ring.
Oh,
and it's so
is that
cool
a ball marker?
No, it's just a ring. It opens up like the Flash, like the ring that the Flash would wear that had his suit in it, and it would open up and his suit would come out. So that's what it was. Do you want to guess who it was from?
I know the answer.
Oh, you do?
Because I saw the
Oh, you saw the tweets.
The post.
So there's Ray, and Ray is tuning in right now.
There
I am showing it off, Ray. Showing it off for everybody. Thank you, Ray Cashingtons. And so very
sweet.
Yeah, very appreciative, very thankful. And also in my own Larry David way was like, this is like the very minimal, like 0.5% of me, like 99.5% of me is, I love, this is an awesome gift, 100%. But 99.5% of me is, Ray, that is so thoughtful. That is so cool. I'm so glad and thankful you got me a birthday present. It means a lot. And it's really something that, I'm known for being a huge Flash fan. So that's why Ray got me this. And tune into Bandwagon Nerds. You hear me talk about the Paragon of Love all the time. But the Larry David in me, that 0.5% goes, God damn it. Now I got to get him a birthday present. And I will, and it'll be fun to do it, right? But it's awesome. Thank you so much, Ray. I really appreciate it, man. It's such a cool little gift. You don't have to get people like $1 billion gifts. You can just know what they like and get them something cool and special. And this is pretty sweet. I haven't looked online how much it is yet, so I know how much to spend on Ray's birthday. No, I'm kidding. I'm not even gonna look. But this is so sweet, man. I'll definitely be wearing it again on Sunday, and then maybe just for special occasions on Bandwagon Nerds. But yeah, super sweet. Ray, love you, brother. Thank you so much. So just had to show that off. Let me put it back. It comes with this fucking awesome case, by the way, too. Like,
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Even the case is badass. That's cool. Wow.
So that's pretty cool. I can just kind of leave it out too. Like, got a bunch of decorations out around and stuff.
Hell of a display piece.
Yeah, leave it right there. People come by and look at it and stuff. So yeah, super awesome. Thank you so much, Ray. And while we're still not talking about wrestling, let's talk about, well, the Brewers won again today. At least I think they did. But I got me a Brewer hat, Dan. How do you like it? You like it?
Nice. I like it.
We're going golfing tomorrow, finally. Yay! Outside, real course, real life. We're going. It's happening.
It's amazing.
Yes, it's going to be fun.
I don't even know, well, the weather pushed out, so that was nice. And then every other day it's warm then cold, so It says it's going to be 70s, but you know, who the fuck knows?
Who the fuck knows? No, I think it's supposed
But it
to
should
be
be
nice.
beautiful. Should be
Yeah,
beautiful out there.
it should be. It's supposed to get into the mid 70s. It should be mid 60s by the time we tee off.
That'd be perfect. That's perfect.
It might be like 10 to 15 mile an hour winds, but whatever. That at least it's not gusting like 25 all day or something like that. So no big deal.
If it's blowing right to left, then I'm good. I'll fix my slice.
Or behind you. Just into you is not good.
Yeah.
So we'll have a good time. We got the scientist, the commissioner, the general, and the chef all playing golf tomorrow. So maybe you'll see a par 3 shootout from the boys on my Twitter X
On the
page
account.
tomorrow, right there at PC Tunney. Just check that out. So we'll probably get some live videos up there for you tomorrow. Thanks for everybody who's tuning in on YouTube right now, who's tuning in on X, and who's tuning in on Facebook at Chairshot Media. We appreciate all of you, as well as this will be up tomorrow morning on Chairshot Radio Network, obviously. Tons of great stuff over there. Don't forget, while we're on the topic, go to prowrestlingtees.com/thechairshot. Check it out. Tons of great designs. Makes a great gift for the wrestling fan in your life any time of year. That's prowrestlingtees.com/thechairshot. All right. No commercial. That was the commercial. I am the commercial. Yay, I'm the commercial.
No commercials. No mercy.
Well, there will be a commercial probably at some point.
I'll probably put one in if you're listening on
No,
Spotify.
I will. I'll play it. I'll play it after the Backlash review before Raw notes. How's that sound? That's what's going on in the. Go ahead, play the Big Show soundbite. You know, people don't get the soundbites they used to anymore.
I know. It's not as fun.
Well, we're waiting.
Well, it's the Big Show. The big.
I got it. I'll do it with you.
The Backlash sheet.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna review Backlash and then we're gonna talk about Raw. It's in the title. It's in the title of the live broadcast. Not necessarily going to be the title of the actual show tomorrow morning. That's up to it's up to the DPP.
It's usually we find something in the conversation.
Oh, for sure.
Title.
Yeah. Let's get into it. Backlash, the show where they gave everybody enough time in their wrestling match. Hooray! And which is usually the case because they've really gone with the formula of just 5 matches at these shows, and I'm completely fine with that. Keep it just under 3. So we were going to do a pre-show, and then Chris had too much going on, and everybody else was busy, so I ended up not doing a pre-show. So I started drinking like earlier than I would have if I was doing a pre-show. I made it all the way through the entire show, and then when they went to the vignette for the main event, I fell asleep. So I watched the main event in the morning. But
Perfect.
Overall I thought it was a really good show. How about you?
Yeah, I thought all the matches were really great. Entertaining as hell. Nothing spectacular happened really, but I mean, overall just solid matches, solid show.
Yeah, the pacing was good. We started off with Braun Breaker defeating Seth Rollins. A lot of power moves, suplexes, the spears. We had a pedigree and a stomp attempt, but interference from Logan Paul and Austin Theory helped Breaker recover. The torpedo spear after a series of counters and a strong opener showcasing Breaker's rise is the description by one Grok. That I'm just cheating on everything now. Yeah, it's great.
AI it up, man. That's what we need to do at work too.
Actual intelligence is what it should be called.
Yeah.
To use it properly, I thought this was a fun match. I think Braun Breaker is ready. I think, those other two guys have the titles. Paul Heyman is all in with them. I could see them. The problem is it possible that it's like they're setting it up to get to him and Roman at SummerSlam?
Boy, at this point, I don't know which way they're going.
Specifically, try to just talk about Braun Breaker, not Roman. We're gonna get the Roman shortly.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And and I guess maybe with the Paul Heyman tie, that could make it interesting again. Obviously him being the Oracle, the wise man, everything. So, they might go to that, I guess. But I mean, it's kind of it feels so up in the air of which path they're going down with all of these and who's going to be challenging for titles. I have no problem with it being Braun Breaker because yeah, he's been killing it. You kind of called this one right. Seth Rollins is Teflon, doesn't need to win it. This is a chance to give Braun Breaker his due and show that he can win, even with the interference. Gives a little bit of an out, but um, yeah, he's definitely obviously ready to hold that. It's just interesting to see some of the guys that are rising up to that main event status now. Some of the younger guy or not younger, but the next group, I'll say, because some of the guys are even are older, even though they're new on the scene. I'll say fresh faces to the main roster, or to the main event picture. And Braun Breaker's going to be the guy that probably runs this thing for the next decade.
Yeah, he's special. I mean, the best thing about him is he's so good in the ring. I think he's way ahead of his short career at ring generalship, right? And he's only going to get better with his personality, and it's pretty solid right now. So he can
Yeah,
always do something down the road with his dad and uncle. Is it his cousin or brother who's on the
cousin.
Saints?
Yeah, his
Yeah,
cousin just got,
the wide
yeah, because
receiver
that
for the
was Steiner's
Saints.
kid. He's, yeah. So that would
That's
be interesting to see what happens there.
Scott's kid is on the Saints. Braun is Rick's kid.
Yep.
Just in case
Yep.
anybody was confused about all of that stuff. Trick Williams, Sami Zayn. Uh, I thought this was a pretty good, darn good match. I'm kind of sad that we're going to be moving on from this, but we said that should happen. We did have like the Yachty interference and Sammy getting upset with the ref, but I think they're both moving on, right? I guess we'll find out tonight as you listen on Chairshot Radio Network. Tomorrow, as you watch live on UTwitface. That's YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook.
You Yeah, I think it'd probably be good to move on from this. It's kind of a perfect place just to end that. And there's plenty of challengers going on right now. I mean, you saw it before WrestleMania, how many different folks were in that title picture until they settled on this for WrestleMania. So Trick Williams is just fantastic. Yeah, little Yachty getting the kendo stick shot in was cool to get a little involved. Just to add to it, I thought was great. Uh, he looks just so comfortable there. We talked about some of the celebrities that seem to fit in, and he's one of them. Whether or not however long he sticks around, he's
I
just
would
a good
imagine he's
extra
going to be around.
piece.
Yeah, I bet you he'd probably stay around as long as they'll let him. Guys like this tend to fall in love. Look at Logan Paul; he's here forever now, which is great.
Yeah,
And we talked about Little Yachty's progression too. Like the very first time he came out, it was like he was trying to get. It's like it's kind of like a new podcaster, not very good, trying to get all his shit in. Um, you know, but we used to do that, and then he grew. He let Trick be the entree, and he was the appetizer, and the little side dish that you add on, and he's found a way to be really good at that.
yeah, yeah. And you saw it on full display here, and yeah, like I said, it can only get better the more he sticks around. If he does, that's awesome because I think he's just an excellent uh, side piece for Trick Williams in that whole story that he's doing. So I mean, I would love to have him around and him hold that title for a while, get a few more contenders back in there, and let's see where it goes next.
Yeah, I don't see him losing the title any sooner than SummerSlam. And maybe if you really want to get Trick, you know, if you really want to fast track Trick, you almost let him keep that title till WrestleMania. Give him a huge run, the responsibility of a huge run, and having to carry multiple big feuds in a longer title run, and trying to keep it fresh for the audience as well. So that could be a really good test for Trick Williams. We'll see, but easily through the summer. I don't not before SummerSlam, right?
I wouldn't think so. I mean, I do think that they'd probably be ready to put him up to the main event picture or whatever because he's got it, he's there. But it would be, I think, with everybody else, it'd probably be smart to do what you're thinking and keep him in the mid card, keep him holding that title for a while, and run with that, and then when they're ready, when they have a spot, put him in there. But it's a perfect place to be because you're in the mid card title. That's better than kind of being in between. And when you're younger like that, not having the direction is you can get lost.
It's easier
So
for a LA Knight to be in the position he finds himself in consistently than a
yeah,
younger guy like Trick Williams
yeah,
is what I'm
Drew,
picking up what you're putting
yeah,
down there.
Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, those guys who are Randy Orton's. They don't necessarily need the title, but they can always be there and have a spot and be important. Where a younger guy may not get that ability. So
Sure,
unless you're
sure.
unless you're challenging for the title or won the title, you can get lost in there.
We found out who Danhausen's partner was.
Should have seen that coming.
The Minihausens.
Should have seen
What?
that coming.
One particular Minihausen, and it was fine. It was fun. It was what it was. It's just funny, like, yeah, like they didn't do anything to build towards Finn, which would be really cool. And it didn't really make sense for Punk just to show up. What would you do with it afterwards? You know what I'm saying? So it was fine. It was fun. It was Danhausen. I'm interested. He wasn't on Raw, Danhausen, after Backlash. So I'm
No.
interested to see what they do with him on SmackDown tomorrow night.
Yeah. Maybe you can put all the clones back in and they'll morph into one giant Hausen next time. Tallhausen? I don't know.
Tallhausen.
We got a mini. We have regular. We can have tall. I loved the when he opened the door to the cloning device and a little mini housing pops out and he just went, ah, shit.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go.
I thought the segment on SmackDown was pretty good though too. The night before when he was in the back trying to start when he was starting it up and preparing it and putting all the stuff in, and it was like it reminded me of Steve Urkel on Family Matters when he started creating the time machine and all the rest of the stuff, and turning into Stefan, the Urkel juice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's your
all
pop
the different
culture reference.
Yeah. Jeez. Old Jaleel White.
It's a
He's still
rare
around.
condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Do you know? I could sing the whole song. I won't. Do you know what show Family Matters is a spin-off of?
Shit, I used to know this.
Oh, cosa, don't be ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
It's Perfect Strangers.
Yeah. Nice.
Carl was the security guard at the mall where one of them worked for a little while or something like that.
Huh. Okay.
Almost positive.
Okay.
Oh, there's phenomenal AJB.
Maybe
Omos in a
maybe I didn't.
Danhausen outfit. Bighausen. Okay.
There you go.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's the next. I think that's the next way to go. I like it.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what they do with them. We'll see. Maybe they keep them out for a while. They've been using them a lot. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
even a couple of the SmackDowns ago, and they've been like, he doesn't have just one segment. He gets washed through the whole show, which I didn't mind. But you
Popping
just
up
don't
in the
want to
back.
You just don't want to overuse it. I don't think they have yet. I think they've done a good job of capitalizing on a guy who's he was the third largest merchandise seller at WrestleMania. Get the fuck out of here. How's it?
For that guy. Okay, not even in a main event, not in a match, it's crazy. Yeah, you can get oversaturated. It's you gotta be careful with not overdoing it because that certainly can happen. I hope they don't. It's been great so far, so I won't complain, but
No,
I can definitely
everything's
see
been
it
fine.
happening if they overdo it.
I love all the like extra stuff you get on social media, either from him or WWE, like backstage that doesn't make like the show and stuff. Like when
Yeah.
Becky approached him in catering one time to curse someone that was in catering, and she gave him like a half-empty coffee, and he's like, "Oh, you gave Danhausen old coffee." And she's like, "Oh no, I'm sorry. I'll get you a new coffee. Just need you to curse this person over here." "Oh well, Danhausen just needs human monies."
Yeah, that's great. They did a couple of those too. Yeah, where she
Yeah.
would give it like she gave him some money or whatever, and he just took it and left or whatever. And
Yeah.
didn't do.
Yeah, no, it's hilarious.
Well, for it.
It's a great bit. There's a lot of really good interviews out there right now with can't even remember the guy's name who plays Danhausen. Do you know his name? You want to look it up
I
quick?
do not.
Um done some interviews, I think, like with Chris Van Vliet and some other people where he's not doing the gimmick and talking about it and how well it's gone over and how it started. And um, but just seems like a really cool, nice guy, and I'm sure he's getting along, and everybody wants to be a part of it. You know, it's like people have caught Danhausen, the Feverhausen. People have the Feverhausen.
It's true. It's catching on like Wildhausen fire.
Catching on. It's catching on like Danhausen.
That's actually his last name. Donovan Danhausen.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. There you go. The more you know.
Very smart. Very evil. Very nice. Very evil. Io and Asuka. They got 18 minutes, Dan. They deserved it. Have we seen the last of Asuka, by the way?
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
Well, she's going to be gone for at least a little while. She left and waved goodbye and was very emotional. And
Yeah.
it's interesting to see what they're going to be doing on all of this. I mean, it's weird how they kept all of them out of WrestleMania. And it's weird how they're like, okay, well, here you're going to leave now, but you can have this match. So I don't know. It's been odd.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't heard anything about her like contract being up or anything like that, like or anything where she just or that she was asked, or wanted to leave or anything like that. Maybe she's just taking a long break or wants something like that. I don't know. Maybe just needs a break, which is totally fine. And I do like the fact that they kind of did the like bury the hatchet type of thing. Get her a good, nice send off for however long she's going to be out. Everybody's, cheering for her as opposed to her being the bad guy. Is very awesome. And hopefully that's all it is just a break. And when she comes back, she'll get a huge pop, be a really good baby face, and do something, get her back in the main title picture because it's been far too long and she's far too good for that to happen.
Yeah, we'll see. It's interesting where they go with Io now as well. I mean, you can pretty much do anything you want with Io. People love her. She's one of the best,
Right.
not just women, but overall workers in the world. So we'll see what happens there. I'm just glad they got the time they deserved.
Yeah,
Dave and I had
this
joked
was
about it
a
when we did the Big
phenomenal
Five
match.
Friday after DWI from Thursday. But yeah, great match.
Oh yeah, they deserved every minute that they got, and they delivered for every minute that they got. It was outstanding.
It was, and you expect it to be just because of who they are and their history together, and they over delivered even with expectations like that. The main event, I thoroughly enjoyed the main event. Um, I, we're not done with this now. We can talk about everything and kind
Definitely
of work
not
our
done.
we can work our way backwards on Raw. Then the match was great. I thought the ending was okay. I I like that they're continuing this though. Like, is it gonna? Is it more about just getting Jacob to finally break and acknowledge Roman and become a part of them, the bloodline, OG bloodline, or is it more about maybe Fatu eventually beats him and wins the title?
I think it's to get him to break. I mean, I want Fatu to win the title. I think he deserves it. He's been great. That's where it feels like it's going.
Because he beat the shit out of everybody to close Raw.
Took out Jay. Jay was trying to stop him. Took him out. Took out Jimmy. Tongue and death grips to Roman. Just absolutely refusing. He's not going to acknowledge him. I mean, it's got to lead to a Bloodline Rules match or whatever, right? I think for the next one, maybe. It's interesting.
When's the last time we had a Hell in a Cell?
Been a while. It'd be a good one. I'd be down for that. I mean, it was kind of interesting that, nobody interfered. I know Jacob was like, hey, if anybody comes down to the ring, that's it. We're done. So that was kind of interesting. And then nobody did, I just don't know where they're going to go with it. Obviously he's trying to get him to acknowledge him. He wants to, be part of the family. I still feel like Solo has got to get involved.
Well, what about Royce
as well
Keys
somewhere?
What about Royce Keys too? Because like it feels like Solo's been recruiting Keys, saying there's always room for you in my family, and
Yeah.
Jacob and Royce are tight, right? They're boys, so maybe that would be the flip they need, and maybe he would accept that help if it was including him. I don't know. There's just so many directions
Oh,
you can go here. Like I'll say it again, Heyman, when he said they were in the bottom of the third, they were probably in the top of the second because this story goes forever. It doesn't matter. It's gonna something I say every other week. It's gonna continue with their kids and their kids' kids. As long as there's WrestleManias, there's gonna be this Samoan family dominating.
yeah. Yeah, it's really great. And I could really twist this thing and Jimmy and Jay could go on Jacob's side, maybe, and then turn that. And
I don't
Roman's
see that
eventually got
happening.
a.
They kind of
I
really
don't know.
emphasize the fact of Roman being appreciative, Jimmy and Jay. It seems like Jimmy and Jay really have his back, his best
Yeah.
interest. They know. Like it seems like Jay will probably never
It's the
get a
time to
world title run
turn.
again. I don't know. We'll see. Speaking of the Samoan dynasty though, if you have Netflix and you haven't watched the roast of Kevin Hart yet, you should.
Oh, I know.
It's fucking hilarious. All the roasters are amazing and there's two huge surprises. I made the transition by talking about the Samoan dynasty. So yes, The Rock shows up and roasts Kevin Hart to close the show.
That should be no surprise.
And the other surprise is the fact that Cat Williams and Kevin Hart have real life beef, and Cat Williams showed up and roasted Kevin Hart, and they squashed the beef. So that was pretty cool. But you
Squash the
got
beef.
Roastmaster General Jeff Ross, Shane Gillis
Jeff Ross is
hosted.
phenomenal.
Tiana Taylor is a friend of Kevin Hart, so she came out and did a cool little bit. Tony Hinchcliffe.
Hinchcliffe was on there.
What was the black lady's name with the big hair? She was on the list or the View or something. I can't remember her name. She was fucking hilarious. She might have had one of the best sets of the night. Her, Tony, and Big J Okerson. If you've never heard of Big J Okerson, they all absolutely crushed it. Let me list of roasters for Kevin
Where's
Hart.
the roast list? Yeah, I've seen a lot of the bits on different social medias, and now I got to go back and actually watch the whole thing though, because it's
Shane
just
Gillis.
was absolutely hilarious.
Gillis did a great job hosting. Chelsea Handler was there. Her roast was good. Draymond Green was there. He was decent. Hinchcliffe is one of the best ever. Regina Hall did an absolutely awesome bit. Like they wrote something for her and she acted it out perfect. It was so great. Like she could channel Kevin's mom in heaven and talking about all this shit his mom wasn't proud of him for and stuff like that. And then at the end, she's like his mom in heaven is telling Regina, I gotta go. They run trains in heaven and I love it. Like this, yeah, it's so crazy some of the shit they said.
Tom
Cheryl
Brady
Underwood.
was in there too.
Cheryl Underwood is who I'm talking about.
Mhm.
She was so fucking funny. Yeah, Tom Brady showed up. Naeem Lim. Lizzo was there. She was hilarious as well.
Jeez,
So
yeah.
it was so fun.
Eh.
It's 2.5 hours, but it was really, really good. I watched an hour of it and then finished it the other night. But man, it's just some really fun, cool stuff.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen that, check it out. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll talk some Raw notes and lead back into finishing off with what happened with the Tribal Chief and Jacob Fatu on Raw. Right now, you're listening to DWI or watching DWI 520, part of the Chairshot.com and Chairshot Radio Network. Always use your head.
Why should you visit thechairshot.com? Thechairshot.com is your home for hard-hitting reviews, news, opinion, and analysis with attitude. Why? Because you're smarter than the average fan. Thechairshot.com. Always use your head.
Welcome back, DWI 520. Don't drink and drive. Drinking podcast. 520 is kind of crazy, DP, because it's like it doesn't seem that long ago when we were doing 420 and we did our list of high flyers for episode 420. Like I remember that,
Wow.
But that's a couple years ago now. Probably it has to be
At least.
we don't do more than 50. I don't think we've ever done 50 episodes in a year, but we're usually around 45, 46 a year.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Just a few weeks off, but that's still, yeah. 2.5 years maybe since.
Something like that. I'd have to go back and check that one out. But all right, DWI 520 right here. We just talked about Backlash. Let's talk about the Raw after Backlash. Do you like the Arrivals segment that they open Raw and SmackDown with, like showing the superstars
Oh.
showing up in their? I like it. You don't care.
I'm indifferent. I don't know. We know they're there. Like, I mean, I guess it's like, okay, you know, you're going to see them or whatever, but like,
Well,
it's usually the same, you know,
they're kind of
it's the people who
prefacing
are
the
always on Raw anyway. So,
yeah. Well, they're kind of prefacing what's going to happen in the show. They usually show people that are going to have a segment. And like, I think like Graves and Cole are good at it, but Joe Tessitore is so good at that part of the show where he's talking about them coming in. He's like, this person has this going on. Like, I am such a Tessitore fan. I think he's been such an underrated addition to the broadcast team and just to WWE and professional wrestling as a whole.
holy moly, he's good.
He would love that you said that. He would absolutely love that you said that.
That was a great show.
I watched every episode of Holy Moly.
I loved it.
Still,
Him and Rob Riggle were phenomenal.
yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I could live without it. I mean, it's fine. Doesn't really do anything for me, but I mean, I can get it. It's like, oh yeah, here's who you're gonna see today, you know, and then some segments and stuff. Sure, so it gets you maybe amped up to keep watching and wait for their segment. But I don't know.
Did you wait till Wednesday to watch Raw?
No. I still haven't done that. It's hard to. It's more. Can I find time?
You haven't watched Raw, okay?
To get through that stuff.
Well,
whatever day works, whatever time works, whatever.
I suppose.
Wherever I can fit it in.
I suppose that's what she said.
Yeah.
What? We had the 6-man tag match. Street Profits, Joe Hendry taking on the tag champion.
So do we just have Elias again?
Joe Hendry sucks. I've been.
Is that what we have
for a long time? Like he's not even in shape.
He just plays the guitar now and makes fun of Logan Paul. He's not part of the tag team, so he's not. He's going after Logan Paul, who's in the tag team division right now.
I'd rather have Elias.
Like he's doing Elias's bit. He's just playing the guitar.
Rick Boogs. One of the two are both
Rick
better
Boogs.
than Joe Hendry. Boogies.
I saw him on a commercial the other day.
Good for Boogs.
Or he was doing an interview. No, I saw him doing an interview.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too. On YouTube Short, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's talking about something Vince wanted him to do or something, I think.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, it's good to see the Street Profits back again. And we got
the line
Seth
about
Rollins.
the line about Montez having to come back because his wife can't pay the bills for them anymore was hilarious. I was like, oh, good job. I think that was Logan.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. That would be a great singles match, by the way, Logan Paul and Montez Ford.
Yeah. Montez Ford in the singles division would kill it. I'm happy that's them as a tag team, but
Dawkins looks great, man. Good on him. Like he cut a lot of weight, man.
Yeah, they look good. I mean, I'm happy to see them back into the tag team division and hopefully get a little more of a prominent role or some title matches. And hanging out with Seth a little bit is interesting too, and how they're gonna push that forward. And will we get a 6-man tag at the next show?
I can't believe I'm going to ask this again. Saturday night's main event is May 23rd, right? And then
oh boy,
May 30th is Clash.
Yeah.
We've talked about this too.
Wait a minute. Backlash. Send Saturday night's main event
23rd
on the 23rd, and then Clash in Italy is on the 31st.
Oh yeah, Sunday, because I don't know why it's on a Sunday.
Because Monday Night Raw is in there as well. I think that's what we were talking about.
Oh, so they kept him instead of the other day. Yeah. Whatever. We're just going to have to record Bandwagon Nerds at a different time.
Because it's going to be an earlier show.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, you can pre-show for Clash in Italy. And then Bandwagon after. I don't know.
Not this guy. not this guy. I mean,
I'm gonna be on a bandwagon.
I've never gotten on the wagon, so let's just keep it there.
Is it off the wagon or on the wagon?
He fell off the wagon because he was.
All I know
you
is there's a
fell off-
wagon involved.
If you fell off the wagon, that means you were trying to stop and you couldn't, or you went back. But if you never got on the wagon, it means you're not a quitter. You know what I'm saying? Io and Sol Ruka had a pretty cool match. Io with the victory, kind of putting her over in defeat. Oh yeah, you didn't watch Raw.
All right. I thought you were just gonna roll through some stuff there for a
Oh,
second.
did you watch? Did you watch Raw or no?
I didn't watch it.
No. Okay. Did you know
I saw
what
that
happened?
some
With,
bits and pieces.
do you know what happened with the Obafemi challenge?
Okay. No.
Okay, so
He
he
went and
comes out,
dragged guy out of the back,
dude.
right?
This is getting worse. Okay, so he comes out and no one comes out, and Pierce comes out and says no one wants to fight you, and so it's canceled. The challenge is canceled. So then Oba is like, oh, I'm mad, and he goes in the back and he grabs Berto and Angel and drags him out and beats the shit out of him,
That's
and then
who
the
it
ref
was.
suddenly appears and they pin him 1, 2, 3. This is the dumbest fucking storyline ever. This is so stupid. You go from Brock Lesnar to doing this dumb shit. And we talked about how stupid it was before they even pulled this crap on Monday.
Yeah. And you've been correct every single time since right when they did it. It was like, what the fuck are they doing? What are we doing? Why are we wasting this time with him? I mean, you really don't have anything else to put him in? This is it? If that's the case, then
Where
do
was
something.
Yeah, what are you building to, you know?
I mean, if you're just trying to stretch it to SummerSlam, this is the best, like this is bad.
Oh God.
It's not
I
good
hope
then.
not.
I mean, where else are you gonna fit him in at this point? Like if you're I don't know. Put him on SmackDown and have him go after Cody.
Well, they're doing that with
They got
Gunther
Gunther.
already, though.
Yeah, I get it. But I mean, obviously you got the Jacob Fatu and Roman. I mean, unless you're gonna have them you're gonna end this stuff with Jacob. And I mean, it seems like this bloodline thing is gonna go on for a while. So you can't put him in there.
Forever. We already talked about that. Jesus Christus.
Yes.
I
So
saw
yeah,
you.
I don't know what
You set that one on a tee for me.
I did. I'll be doing that tomorrow.
No, yeah.
Actually, I'm not teeing up your. I'm not teeing
Yeah,
your own balls. Yeah. They need to figure something else out quick with him. I mean, where's give me Drew McIntyre and put him in a bigger feud at least, because you're not going to put him in the title picture right away. Then don't do this crap because it is terrible.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens moving forward. We did get a couple other things. Dominic defeated original El Grande Americano. I thought maybe Grande would win here and that title would be up for grabs in the mask match as well, but they did not do that, which is fine. Dominic being that champion is really good. I wonder who's going to eventually take that belt from him. I haven't really paid that much attention to AAA to know who could.
Still love to see it be Rey Mysterio. I would love him and Rey.
Has Rey ever been AAA champion? I don't know. That'd be a huge main event for AAA.
It'd be
a huge main event for anybody. We had a women's tag team championship segment. Paige and Brie responded to Judgment Day, which led to an ambush. So we're definitely going to be getting that match soon enough. I think that they should definitely have Raquel and Roxy take the titles from Brie and Paige. Like, there's no reason for them to have an extended run. Like, if it was Nikki and Brie, maybe. I could even see Nikki costing them, and they go into a storyline between the three of them or something like that. But it's hard to say.
Maybe. I mean, yeah. If it was, I still don't think they should have won them unless it was going to be the Bellas. I mean, that made the most sense, and have them have a send off at SummerSlam would have been perfect. But
Brie looks amazing, by the way. So does Paige, but Paige is only 33 years old. Brie looks fucking fantastic.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I mean, what's great about them is they yeah, they don't half-ass it. They're going all in, and they're working their ass off to stay in shape and do that. So
Right.
it's awesome to see. However long they stay around now. I mean, he might be waiting until at least Nikki can come back, and then have
Sure.
a send-off match. Maybe, I don't know, but
Hey, fuck, they
it's a
don't have
weird
to
spot.
retire anytime soon. They're a good addition to the women. They legitimize the shit out of the roster, right? Like, look at the depth they add to the tag team division. It'd be great if Nikki was around and they could maybe start like this type of faction between them. You know, an unspoken faction where it's always Paige and the Bellas, right? The Bellas can get the tag titles.
Yep.
Maybe eventually they all hold titles. I would bet dollars to donuts Paige is going to end up holding one of the women's world championships within the next 12 months.
That would not be a bad idea, and I would be all for that too. With them being starting a faction too. I mean, you got Fatal Influence coming in as well from NXT now,
I
being
mean,
kind of a faction. So I mean, like you can, and Judgment Day has 3 women there too. So I mean, you got some good stuff all around.
I mean, huge main events you can do with Paige and Rhea, Paige and Io, Paige if Bianca ever comes back. And people still want to see Paige and Charlotte from the reactions we've seen when they've got into the ring together.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a ton. I mean, it's
Paige
we've
Becky,
said we've
Paige
been
Bailey,
so
Paige
flush
and
with
all the
great
young
talent.
ones, Paige and Liv.
Yeah. And her, her experience and still being so young of, coming up from NXT and being one of the first ones to really make it is awesome. And yeah, you can help all of them.
Agreed. So then we had the acknowledgement ceremony. We talked about this before. I don't know. I don't know where they're going. I'm fine with that. But I would put the belt on Jacob, and you can flip it back to Roman too. I don't. Who's going to take that belt from
I-
Roman is the question. Are they
If
saving it
if
for Oba?
it's got to be Oba at this point if they're going to do it, because it doesn't seem like that's going to happen on SmackDown or anything. So I mean, Oba's staying on Raw. It's got to be him. I would love to see Jacob win it. They
Could be
could
Braun.
swap it right back too. I mean, I think it makes more sense for Oba to take it from Roman than anybody else.
What if Braun Breaker took it from Roman?
Make that happen too. I could see that. I think it's just, man, it's just nuts because there's a couple guys right there that like they could have the title right now.
Sure.
And who's going to be the next one? Is it going to be Oba? Is it going to be Braun? Is Jacob going to get a shot?
I mean, did they keep Oba away from the title because he's going to win the Royal Rumble?
It's just so long.
It
We're talking about. What do you do with him then? Where do you put him? This is shit right now with him. You got to get him in a bigger storyline. Get him in with whatever. Randy Orton's on SmackDown, but whatever, they can move him. Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, get him with those guys that are, almost Teflon, that title picture guys that you can just throw in there anytime that aren't in the title storylines. And I don't know, like that's the least I think you can do with him, because if you're not going to give him the title until next year, you got to do something bigger because it's just not good. Like, he's gonna fall apart. Nobody's gonna care anymore, and you can't do that. He's on such a high that if he doesn't win it at SummerSlam, I don't know what you do. I mean, Roman and Jacob are rolling. They're gonna obviously have another match. I don't know if that's gonna end anytime soon if they keep it going. I don't know how you stick Oba into that, title picture unless you have, Money in the Bank's not till after SummerSlam, so you can't hot shot it away that way. That's tough.
I'm trying to look up and see if any of the cards are available
for the next Saturday night's main event.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I got two
matches. Penta and Ethan
matches.
Page and the Vision versus the Street Profits. This will be from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Oh.
I'm surprised it's gonna be a tag team match. I figured they'd do a triple threat or a 6-man
Well, for the
tag or
title.
something.
For the title, right?
But it is for the tag titles, for the IC title and for the tag titles.
So there probably will only be 4 matches for Saturday Night's Main Event. It's only 2 hours.
Usually, they don't do too many.
There is no
you know.
matches set for Clash yet.
I mean, that would make sense, I guess, even though it's like 1 week after. I imagine they're going to start that on Monday. I mean, you got to make the call for the Roman and Jacob match, unless they didn't do a SmackDown match. So I mean, Cody Rhodes is going to have a match in Italy. Is that going to be Cody and Gunther? Are we going to have the two main titles be defended? Usually they only do one.
Clash is at 12:30
Eastern?
1:30 Eastern, so 12:30
Nice.
Central.
Oh, it's going to be marvelous.
On a Sunday. Interesting. All right, so that's what they got planned so far. Not a lot to talk about as far as big picture there. They're kind of slow rolling it, which is fine. We talked about this before. They have so many events that they can kind of just divide things up. You know, we talked about the stuff you didn't see from Backlash is probably going to be put into Saturday Night's Main Event and Clash. Then you got another
Saturday Night's Main Event, I think, after that.
No, then you got Night of Champions in early July. Then you have another Saturday Night's Main Event at MSG in July, and then SummerSlam.
Yes,
So
that one's going to be huge.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to take the day off Monday after SummerSlam so that I can. I think there's 3 times a year PC Tunney goes all in, and it's going to be WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Royal Rumble. So luckily for me, I got at least a couple days I can burn. So one of them I'll use, and we'll get you pre and post shows for SummerSlam. We'll definitely have a pre-show for Clash in Italy because I mean, shit, that'll be 11:30 in the morning. We'll be rolling,
right?
So we'll see what happens with all that good stuff. But anything else, DP, that I missed, or you want to talk about outside of wrestling?
I don't think so.
There's a new Lego helmet coming out.
Did I see that? I might have seen. There's a Lego Batman video game coming out next week. We're going to talk about that.
Talk about it while I look.
That's going to be amazing. It's going to not be like all the other Lego games of the past. It's going to be a like full-on action game, just like the Batman Arkham series with combat, puzzles to solve, and a whole big story. Looks phenomenal, but just in Lego format. It's going to be really good. I hope. It sure seems like it. So that'll be next weekend.
The ATRT driver helmet. So this must be from Mandalorian and Grogu. Yeah, it is. So
okay.
June 1st. So I got to go spend another $70.
Oh boy.
By the way, if anybody has access to their hands on an in-box unopened Lego helmet of the TIE Fighter, the Stormtrooper, or Iron Man, please contact me at PC Tunney. Because those are the only 3 that I don't have. I'm not going to collect these mini busts. They look cool, but I just can't do it. The only bust I have is I have a big bust, the Black Panther bust, because there's no Black Panther helmet, which is stupid, but I have that. I haven't built it, but the box is cool. Anyway, that's all I really got this week. Why don't you tell everybody where they can find you in this show?
Well, they can find me all over the worldwide social media interwebs at It's Me DPP right there.
It's him, it's DPP.
And you can follow the show at Podcast DWI on X and Facebook.com/DWI Podcast.
TheChairShot.com.
And
Always
you can go to
use
thechairshot.com.
your head.
And, check us out there. It's a good place to be. Hit them all.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
What a great show. Really good show. One of the best shows I've ever listened to. You can follow me at PC Tunney. Please continue to listen to everything Chairshot Radio Network on all your favorite streaming platforms. Thank you to everybody watching on YouTube, on X, and on Facebook. Thank you for following at Chairshot Media on all of those platforms as well. You're going to get all the newest shows coming out live every 5 p.m. Eastern, Thursdays, DWI Podcast. Every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, Bandwagon Nerds. Those right now are our flagship live video shows, and we're going to keep continuing to try and grow that trend as well as maintaining Chairshot Radio Network, which you guys love to listen to. We appreciate all of you listeners. So for DPP and PC Tunney, everybody at thechairshot.com, make sure you're checking out thechairshot.com. Ray Cash has been doing some amazing work over there. Shout out to Ray and AJ for chiming in the chat today. We appreciate you guys, and go Brewers. Hit them straight tomorrow, DP.
Try my damnedest.
I will as well. We'll see you guys next week.